your cyber solution.
Hi guys, welcome to the third Java tutorial on this channel, BBWise. In today's tutorial, we will be discussing variable declaration and data types in Java programming language. But before that, have a quick information. We would like you to please like and follow up our Facebook page named after this channel, which is BBWise. It's a Facebook page where we can all discuss together concerning our products and some of our video tutorials. Then we also have some facts about life, then some realities about what programming concept it really is and how to get ourselves on in programming in our programming career. And also we will please enjoin you to share and subscribe to this channel for more updates. Thank you for that. So as we continue, like we said earlier on, that we'll be discussing on variable declaration and data types in Java programming language. So let's take a look at what variable itself means. So we can say variable is a given name or identifier. So some also call it a memory location where data or values can be stored or retrieved. So any definition you give to it, all the same. So now let us take a look at what's let me say how we can represent our variables in Java programming language. So the format is the data type, the variable name, in Java, okay, variable name. So we end our statement. This is going to be the format. So remember your double forward slash, which means comment. So in case you are declaring a variable in Java programming language, the first thing you need to write is the data type followed by the variable name. So talking about the data type itself, so data type talks about the various forms at which a data or a value of a variable can exist. Examples of data type we have, starting from the integer. Okay, let's say integer, which is represented as int in Java. Then we also have the char, that is character, which is represented as char in Java programming language. We also have another example of data type, which is string, which is represented the same way it is written. And a very good example is double, the double data type, which is represented as double, written like this in Java programming language. Okay, now the business of the day, which is variable declaration. You can declare your variable by writing the data type like I said earlier on. Then the next thing you need to include is the variable name. For instance, we are using age as the variable name. So when we're having age as the variable name, we all know that age is going to take no other thing but an integer value, because age is calculated in numbers numerically, which we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 70 years old. So you have to declare your variable age with an integer data type, which is int space age. Then don't forget to end your statement. So in this case, as you can see, we've successfully declared our variable, which is age. Let us declare another variable as string, which is name. So we end the statement. Then we can also have double double sum. We end the statement as well. The next one we are going to declare, which is going to be the last one, which is char, character, let's say letter. So now we have successfully declared our variables. The first one is age, declared with the data type int. The next one is name, declared with the data type string, while the next one is sum, declared with the data type double, while the last one is letter, declared with data type char. So within some few minutes, let's have a look at how we can assign values to the variables we just declared earlier. We just declared now. So we can have an example of the age, assigning a variable, assigning a value of 20 to it. So this place is trying to tell us, this particular syntax is trying to tell us that we are assigning the value of 20 to age. So which means this value will be stored inside age, which happens to be in an integer. Then let us see, in case we are printing, don't forget the syntax for to print out. In Java programming language, we discussed about that in some of our earlier series in this video. So please check that below if you are confused over it. So we have system.out.println age. So that means we are printing the value of age. So let us try to run the program to see what we are going to have. So now, as you can see, we have 20 to be the age, which has been assigned to the variable age. Now let us try to look at another example of a string. So the string, we have name. Don't forget that name equals to John. So you end your syntax, don't forget that. To print this now, let us write the statement again to print it. Print line name. So running this again, you are going to have 20 as the value of age, which is our integer data type. Then we have John to be the string, which is the value assigned to the variable name. So other examples here are that's of the double, print line. We are printing sum. So don't forget, we are yet to assign any value to the variable sum. Let us have it to be equals to 2. We end our statement. Running it again, we can have 2.0. As you can see, the variable sum from the syntax here is producing a value of 2.0. Reason being that the data type double is capable of taking both decimal numbers and a whole number. For instance, we are assigning 2.333 into the variable sum. So let us try to run the program to see what we are going to have. So we have 2.3333. So to confirm this, let us try a decimal digits over integer to see what we are going to have, something like 20.22222. Running the program, so we are going to have an error because integer data type doesn't allow you to input any value with decimal points. So please take note of that. The last but not the least here is our letters. The letter variable, let us try to assign a value to the letter variable, which is equals to single quotation let us say W, then we have this, printing out the value in the letter variable. So we can have print line letter. So let us write let's run the program to see. So we have W given to letters. Please, there is something you need to take notes of here. At this particular page, you can discover that we make use of just a single quotation here, while under string there are double quotations to be used. Reason being that this is a concatenation of different alphabets of this Java program, while this is just a single alphabet of the language of a single alphabet in this particular language. So let's have a trial like letter equals to double quotation W. So as you can see, it's bringing out an error message which is trying to tell us that type mismatch cannot convert from string to char. So it is not a string. Please be very careful with that. And this is going to be the end of today's tutorial. So please, if there is any question, comment below this video. I'm going to answer them, and if you find this tutorial very helpful, please subscribe. You can also promote the channel by doing that. Thank you so much for watching this video.
Please stay tuned by subscribing to this channel. BB White, your cyber solution.